Okay, guys, I need to have a talk to you about the future of this channel. What I've been thinking. Yeah, been thinking about it now for a couple of weeks. When I first started the channel, it was by accident, wasn't it? Didn't really mean to start a YouTube channel. Then I thought, oh well, I'll see if I can make it grow. And I did. I worked damned hard to make the channel grow. That's because if I do something, I like to do it right. I don't know how to stop. I certainly never give in if I start something. I have to be stopped to stop. I didn't think that, in all honesty though, perhaps I did. I didn't think that the channel would grow into what it has become now. In the beginning, I think I just wanted somewhere I could talk about politics, vent my anger, my rage at the establishment, talk about current events, life experiences, and boy, I've got a lot. I've been very lucky in life. I've had lots of life experiences. Or I could just talk about whatever was on my mind. One of my first bosses said to me, he said, Paul, you've got the mind of a butterfly. You just never know where it's going to land next. It just flutters off from subject to subject. And if I land on something, this butterfly brain of mine, then I have to learn all there is to know about it. Or this morning I was looking at how valves work in old radios. Why? Why would I look at how valves work in old radios? What good is that to me? I used to play with them as a kid, take them out of old radios and pretend they were the spaceships out of Flash Gordon. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of make videos like that. Then more and more people started watching. The channel grew, didn't it? Monetization came. I said at the beginning I wouldn't accept money. From day one, I said it was never about money. I said I'd accept the advertising revenue because YouTube would just take it at any rate. So advertising was switched on. Should use ad blockers and that. Switch off the advertising. And then I thought, oh, people were asking about being members and supporting the channel, so I switched on membership. And I said I'd never put anything behind a paywall. Members only, I wouldn't do it, and I never did do it. So memberships were introduced. And people very generously began supporting the channel. And the money was useful to pay for the expenses, which are still quite high. But I've paid for them for a year in advance, most of them. So they are paid for and out the way. I can just let those memberships lapse now. Really grateful for the support that you gave me. Really, really grateful and appreciative. Yeah, I did appreciate it. I genuinely mean that. Oh, but I got to be honest, guys. Once people are paying to become members or sending donations, I started to feel a responsibility to keep producing the kind of content they expect. Like, for example, Restore Britain. I felt I had to churn out Restore Britain, Restore Britain, Restore Britain. An attack on Restore Britain I felt I had to defend. Got into some right kerfuffles, didn't I? with the Civnats and the plastic patriots. Doesn't matter who they are. Still haven't got no time for them. But I thought I had to keep on producing the type of content the viewers or the subscribers, and especially paying members, wanted. In all fairness, none of you put that kind of pressure on me. The members of the channel been totally supportive. I've seen how supportive they are in defending this channel on other sites. Now that pressure come from inside me. I was putting pressure on myself. I've been feeling as if I'm on a treadmill, like one of those gerbils in a cage, running around on an endless wheel. I felt I constantly needing to produce another video. I was locked into the analytics. Every day seeing whether readership was up or down. Seeing it drop below a certain level, thinking, I've got to produce 5 videos to get back up to where I was. Getting carried away with the messages from YouTube, all the pats on the head every now and again. You've exceeded this, you've exceeded that. Take time out, don't burn out. Or live streams. I got into the rut of putting live streams on because I thought people who supported the channel expected the Green Arrow to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning and 8 o'clock at night, even when I didn't feel like it. And I'm sure sometimes you noticed you could say I was miserable with it. Listening to people, nice people, good people, patriotic people, telling me the same things I've heard for 50 years. No, that wasn't why I created the channel in the beginning. Anyhow, as of this evening, probably tomorrow morning I'll do it. I've decided to make a few changes. I've got a live stream in 15 minutes. This is a live stream coming up I want to do. It's about Ulster. I think if I wasn't a Welshman, I'd like to be an Ulsterman. Anyhow, what am I going to do? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off super chats, super stickers, super thanks, and any other way there is of people sending me cash donations. And the members. That's a tricky one to stop easily. I'll also be bringing the paid membership scheme to an end. You never really got anything out of it. Those of you who were members and haven't received your badges, I've still got them here safe for you. I've still got about 100 or more of them. Yeah, I'll probably find some way of giving them out to subscribers or regular chat people who'd like a Green Arrow badge. Yeah, they paid for. I just have to pay the post and package. Yeah. Problem with memberships though is YouTube. It doesn't allow me to simply stop new members joining while existing members gradually run their course. So because of that, I think I'll announce a date when memberships will officially close. Looking at the calendar, it's the 12th of July now. Why did I have to look at the calendar? It's Ulster Day. Also England's birthday, for those of you who didn't know it. Yeah. So at the end of the month, I will terminate the membership, and then you'll be unable to resubscribe, and no new members will be able to join. All of you who donated, well, I appreciate it. Your money wasn't wasted, I can assure you. So anyhow, thank you. Thank you. All of you who supported this channel financially. The money raised, or the possible money to earn in the future if this channel continues to grow the way it's going, was never needed for my personal lifestyle. I need very little to live. I got past caring about money a long time ago. The desire for big houses and flash cars vanished 20, 30 years ago when I threw it all away. I've always been able to earn money, good money, if I want to, but I gotta want to. And I don't want to earn big money being a YouTuber. I want to have fun doing it. No, the money was never needed for a personal lifestyle. In fact, most of what we raised went to good causes. I unlist them again. You're probably fed up with listening to them. Yeah, that was one of the best parts of the whole experience. The only good part about raising money was giving it away. I'm not sure how many other patriotic channels give their income away. I might be unique to do that, but I've always been a little bit different. No, I want the channel to return to what it was originally meant to be, for me at least. I want it to be a place like where I can talk to you, where I can have fun, where I can say and do silly things. And I do silly things at times, I know. It infuriates Angela. I want to tell you something I think is interesting. Or it's important to say, like that damn petition. What's that? It's like that poem, The Albatross Around My Neck. Yeah, don't know how that's doing, but I'm sure there'll be another video in the morning about the petition. Depending on the day and the mood I get up in, I might want to talk about politics, current affairs, history. Like that time, not history, geography, what was happening in Western Sahara. I thought that was interesting. Nobody else did, but I did. Took me a lot of research to produce that video. I didn't care. I wanted it out there. At least I thought. I put it out there. Whether others read it, well, that's up to them. Well, I do want to talk about life experiences. I want to talk about regret. We spoke about loneliness the other day, didn't we? Life experiences. Boy, I've got a lot. Regrets. I've got a few. What was it? I did it my way. Yeah, I've got regrets. Everyone has regrets. Humour. I think I've got a sense of humour. A dark humour, but at least it's humour. Loneliness. I've never really experienced it. Aging, I can tell you what that's like. Royal Navy, what it used to be like when it was the Royal Navy and sailors were sailors. I don't know what they are now. I don't think I'd be welcome in today's Navy. I wouldn't understand or be able to relate to them. I also want to go outside, take the camera, and go and do what Vindicator does. Just go for a walk and talk. In my case, I think I've got better scenery than Vindicator. I want to go look at the mountains. I want to go over to the bottom of the tram line that used to run up the mountain to a level about halfway up. I want to show it you. I wonder if I could climb that far these days. I want to make videos like that. I want to make the videos, guys, because I enjoy making them. And hopefully because some of you enjoy watching them. Not because we're in some sort of financial arrangement or a contract, you know. I want you to watch them because you want to watch them. I want to make them because I think you want to watch them. Not because I feel obligated to because of a membership. I'm not burnt out. Don't think that for a moment. I might stop now and again and pause, but I always come back to the front line. So I'm not burnt out, and I'm not disappearing, that's for sure. There are people who out there, I know, who will look at this video and they fucking hate me. I know they fucking hate me. I've got a long memory. I haven't forgotten, boys. Thing is, I've got a long track record in nationalism, a long track record, and the receipts to back it up. It's not like the early days where I was starting out and they could smear and lie and deny my time in the Royal Navy, deny my time in Northern Ireland, deny what I did as a career. No, I've got the receipts for everything. And I've still got some interesting files. Someone asked me about them today and said, what, you have the equivalent of the Samson option, do you? I do. I've got a Samson option. Anyhow, so I'm not closing the channel. Rest assured, I'm not closing the channel. I hope you're going to see a different, I hope you're going to see a more happy, easygoing Paul Morris, Green Arrow. I want to laugh more. I want to make you laugh more. Anyhow, will it give the channel a new lease of life? A lease of life? No, not new lease of life. The channel's doing great. It's growing all the time. No, what these changes will do will give me freedom. Yeah, freedom. That's what I want. Freedom. Freedom to follow my interests. Speak naturally. Make the kind of videos that first brought us together. You should go and have a look at some of my earlier videos. They were fun. I think one of the best I done involved my wife's bra. That was funny. I suppose you're all going to go looking at the early videos now, see if you can find the video about my wife's black bra. Yeah. Now the channel's still going to be here. I'm still going to be here. Hopefully some of you stick around and stay here as well. No, so the only real difference, I think, is I will no longer be asking or allowing you to support me financially, to support the channel financially. All I want really is your company, your comments, friendship. We get that, don't we? In our live streams, I can see it and I can feel it, and I can see the affection that some of you have for each other in a platonic way. I can see it. It's like being a barman in a pub. If ever you've worked behind the bar, you know that you can see everything that's going on. People don't realise that. Bar staff don't miss anything. And where am I now? I'm in the Vinyl Arms, our Discord channel started by KevK57. Original music. It's a brilliant place to hang out. I've started hanging out in there. It's a nice place to relax. You should really think about getting a mod to invite you over. I called in just now. They were waiting for someone before they started to show a film. I think it's movie night over there. I might hang out there and start playing. I can play the songs I like to play over there. I might have a Green Arrow night, where I just sit and play music from the 50s and 60s. Nah, that's what I want. Your company, comments, friendship. Yeah, you've paid enough just with that. So thanks, guys. Thanks, guys, for what you've done. Anyhow, thinking of that song in Jesus Christ Superstar. Could we start again, please? Yeah. Okay. Let's start again from tomorrow, is it, guys? Meanwhile, I've got to go live in 3 minutes. Don't worry, I'm not compelled to do it. This time I want to do it. You've been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow. See you on the next one.